It's me, Russ Shaw, enjoying a nice hot cup of Seattle coffee, and it's kind of warm now, but anyway, putting another session on the board through the dash cam. This session I want to talk about some email I got, and single people. I'm going to talk to married folks. This is for you, all right? I want you to focus in and listen here on the hurt that comes from other people. Think about your future, all right? Your life is like a river, all right? Like a book with a bunch of empty pages. Please don't tune me out just because I'm talking to married folks, all right? Emails from people who are on their second and or third marriage. I've had people who've sent me messages about, this is my second or third marriage, and kind of convicted or feeling regret because of how I hammer marriage. And that's really what I want to focus on with the whole thing about sexual ethics.
You've got
John
mail.
Frame said something powerful. He said that the church is like an authority without a sword or a gun, at least that's the way it's supposed to be biblically. It's not the way it has been throughout human history, but that's what the Bible says about the authority of the church, that we are to influence culture and what goes on out there as opposed to what goes on in community, in covenant marriages, right? Covenant marriage is supposed to look like the relationship that we have to God through Jesus Christ. It's a blood covenant, right? You can't lose your salvation when you're a Christian, blood-bought Christian, right? Same with the marriage, remembering your vows in sickness and in health, for better or for worse, till death do we part. This is gospel covenant language. But people talk about homosexual marriage. How come you're not beating the drum of anti-gay marriage, Russ? Because it's so, especially with the church and everything, it's just so incredibly hypocritical, really. I mean, we got rid of no-fault divorce comes along and destroyed what covenant marriage is, and I didn't see picket signs, Christian groups running around stadiums boycotting that. So the definition of marriage here in the United States and in a lot of different parts of the world, Canada, you guys in the UK, has changed. But in the church, it still ought to be covenant, for better or for worse, remembering our vows, marriage, all right? Now, if you're on your second marriage, there is grace for you, right? The grace of Jesus Christ covers you. Yes, the Bible's going to say it's adultery. It depends on a lot of different variables. But the point is that you have grace in this relationship that you have with God, with your new heart, and with your spouse. So your first marriage ending in divorce, first of all, that may have just happened for a reason, right? So that you can love this person that you're with now with a certain amount of zeal and enthusiasm that you didn't have for the first one. And with your new heart that understands the price that God paid coming into the world as the Son, Jesus Christ, that we're loved. That is the definition of love. Now, how are you going to demonstrate and define love? All right? Let the first marriage, the second marriage, the marriages that ended in divorce be a stepping stone and a lesson learned to make this one work. Love you guys. Russ, out.